Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the jar. Episode's a little late, I had some things going on in my personal life. I know, it's Splatoon again, but let me have this. I need to talk about Splatoween, and the Mahi changes. Actually, yeah, we'll play Stamper. Anyways, hi, yeah, my life has been pretty chaotic the past few days. I want to play Turf. So I'm not going to... I'll talk about that for a little bit, I suppose, first. It's going to be pretty chaotic through the end of October, as I said before. Just busy. I have things going on for a lot of really busy school things, and then November should get better. I'll be at home more. I'll have more time to myself to be able to do things. Streams will come back, ideally more regularly, and probably pretty permanently regularly at that point. Because I won't have to worry about a lot of my outside school activities. There won't be many of those besides just school and work, which are both, I can schedule around that. So cool. That'll be fun. I don't know, what else? I don't know, man. Just trying to enjoy my senior year, have some fun with life. So, you know, I've been focusing more on enjoying myself outside of content, which is something I don't do enough. So that's been cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot else. I didn't do a whole lot in the time between this episode and the last episode. Oh, come on. I was gonna do that. How dare you? Oh, yeah. Hot Tub stream will be in 2 weeks, most likely. Again, unless things go terribly wrong, it should be very start of November. And then I'll have a birthday stream a little after that. There will be a short that will come out probably tomorrow. Yeah, it should be tomorrow, ideally, if you're watching this day of release. So it'll come out on Monday the 16th. To make up for no video this Friday, I ended up being super duper busy all this week, and I didn't get a chance to actually make that video I wanted to make. So short to compensate, plus that video next week. Just trying to stick on top of a more regular content schedule. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, IPL got monetized, like fully monetized. So that was cool. We've been racking in that bread, and by that bread I mean like $4. YouTube ad revenue for channels that average like 100 views is not that high, obviously, but you know, it's a little extra, helps us out. So that's sick. Subscribe to IPL on YouTube if you haven't. I don't know. That's cool. Also, if you have like $1 to spare, you should go become a member. You get some cool emotes, some fun perks, some good insights to the org. Oh, let's go! I got the Stamper tech! Okay, for those of you... Hang on, let me talk about this real quick before I get into the meat of the episode. For those of you who don't know, Splatoon Stamper, it has this cool little tech where if you time your slash right after a Booyah Bomb ends, their HP goes back down, but the damage multiplier on Booyah Bomb stays. Which is, like, insanely good. You can basically shred Stamper. Or you can use Stamper to basically, say, rip Bozo to Booyah Bombs, which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Get out of here. Dog, I'm coming around to Stamper. I thought this weapon was going to fall off hard after the nerfs, but dude, I'm coming back around to it. It's still good. I'm a Stamper believer. It just covers everything, man. I have anything else I need to talk about at my life-wise? I talked about IPL. Yeah, I think that's about it. It's convenient that Mahi-Mahi is in rotation right now, because that is something I will be talking about momentarily. So yeah, Splatoween is real. I didn't think it would be. Okay, let me rephrase that. I knew from data mining it would be, but I was hoping that they decided to cancel it for some reason, just to spite all of the obnoxious people who are making a big deal about getting Splatoween. Just because I'm a true-blooded hater, and I've decided that everyone who's being annoying about it doesn't deserve to get it. But it happened, and it'll be good, and I like that. I guess I'll just go in order of... I'll talk about Splatoween first, and then I'll talk about stage reworks, and then patch things I want to see. First off, this is a real mid-season content update. Sort of. This is the level I'm good with for mid-season content updates. Like, if they do this level, I'm good with that. First off, Splatoween, obviously, it's like this and Frosty Fest that have the unique, they have unique ink types, like they have unique, not stage layouts, but they have like unique particle effects and stuff. So they get a lot more work than other Splatfests. I'm good with that. Cool, that's good. Theme-wise, they added an actual good theme for once where all 3 options are real. I think Ghost is still the most popular, but all 3 of these are valid options. It's no longer is it like, yo, what would you rather eat? Like, you know, cake, ice cream, and an onion. It's like, these are all real, and that's cool. I appreciate that. Hopefully they can do more tricolor fests that are, like, normal. Yeah, additionally, between that and the particle effects, I think this will be a much more fun Splatfest for people across the board, or at least it should be. Also, that was kind of clean. Oh, dog, don't do that in front of a Stamper. Oh, you don't ever pop back in front of us. Why did you do that? The one big complaint I have right now, though... Okay, sorry, back to Splatfest. The one big complaint I have is that the ink colors are... Why are we allergic to new, like, ink color options? Why is it green, orange, purple again? For Halloween, green, orange, purple works. I just, like, in general wish that we didn't use this color palette so much. Like, that was one of the cool parts about Splatoon 2 Splatfest that I do sort of miss, was having a lot more original ink colors. And 3's had some good ones, but it's also had some just bland ones, so It is what it is, and I know it's harder to make it in a way that's, like, usable for a lot of people and, like, easily visible and whatnot, but I just wish we'd get something more creative. But the thing I'm most excited for is actually the fact that they're adding gear along with it. And they did this with Splatoween and Splatoon 2. I actually didn't get to play the original. I didn't have a Switch then. My first Splatfest was the original Frosty Fest. So, that was cool. But, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. God, I love Zipcaster. But adding new gear to go along with the Splatfest is really cool. And I like the Halloween gear. And I think they should just do this more for all Splatfests. I think I'd care a lot more if they added, like, some unique gear that kind of fit the theme to some degree. I don't know. Maybe not even every Splatfest. Maybe, like, the halfway point Splatfest of each one. Like this one. It's halfway through the season. So, therefore, we get a little bit of new gear to spice it up. And it fits the theme of the fest, so it's kind of cool. It's not a lot of new gear. It's 4 headpieces. 4 good-looking headpieces at that. Well, okay, maybe like 3 good-looking headpieces. Dog, that was a sick triple. Clip that. Hang on, sorry. That was cool. But yeah, it's 4 good-looking headpieces. They're all unique. They fit the theme of the fest. The Raven mask goes hard. I actually like the Swim Reaper. Is really funny. But like, yeah, that's really cool. That's a nice addition. Deep Cut looks really good for this. They're dressed up super well. And the plaza gets special decor even more than normal Splatfest, which is sick. Like, just these little things make it feel a lot better. And just by adding those things, I do care a lot more about this Splatfest. I will be playing it more. I'll be playing it at all, to be honest. So, yeah, that's cool. That was a good change to Splatfest. I like that. Good job. Do I have anything else I want to say about it? Tricolor stage, I hope that they theme it. I hope they do a lot more changes than normal, and I hope it is themed around, like... Dog, I don't know. I hope it's a lot more Halloween themed, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hi. We're partying. But yeah, I do hope it's a lot more Halloween themed. That'd be cool. I don't know. Kind of like the Triforce one. But don't do it like the Triforce one in the sense that you will actually make it good. Make it a good stage, please. yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. I think it'll be fun. I like Deep Cut's costumes. I don't know if I said that. Oh, the Squid Sisters costumes are kind of cute, I guess. Yeah, good Splatfest for once, which we don't get those often, so we take those. Please add ranked, though. I guess, speaking of good stages, let's take a minute and talk about our dearly hated Mahi-Mahi Resort, which I am currently playing on. This is not planned, I promise. Unironically, it's not planned. I just actually needed to record this right now. And it happened to be in rotation, so cool. Mahi's getting reworks. It is the first stage due for reworks. And this makes a lot of sense to me for one main reason, which is Mahi's definitely the stage in the base game that I could tell was unfinished. And you want to know how I could tell it was unfinished? That thing. Right there. This stupid blimp thing that doesn't do anything. It's not cover. It doesn't cover anything. Which kind of even from the game's launch told me that, yeah, there is probably more to this that should be here that is not. And this rework is good for that one reason. It can make Mahi a real stage. You didn't see that. And I have the rework pulled up on my second monitor. Hang on. But it looks good because it makes it feel more real. I think the stage will still be a lot smaller than I would like. But when water level's down, it's not that bad of a stage, which is good because it feels kind of... The idea of having it feel more cramped and then getting more open later in the match is kind of cool. I'm good with it. So that's kind of cool. I always liked that a little bit more, especially than the original, which... Okay, I didn't like the original Mahi very much. I thought it was way too big. This is way too small, and I think the rework will be a good middle ground. Basically, it fixes spawn, which is cool. It extends spawn, makes it larger, which I think will be really nice on maybe not normal play, but in a lot of the ranked modes, I think it'll be good. Just to have that spawn more open makes lockouts a lot harder. There's a way to finally push out on right side, which will be nice, I suppose. I guess. We got him! Dude, my flicks are snasty. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm goated on the sauce. But yeah, extending spawn is good. Sorry, I'm gaming. I hit these rollers. Why am I fighting double V roller? Okay, well that's fine. But yeah, they extended spawn a lot, and they added a route that goes around the right side, and they added back the grate like it was in... It's basically the Splatoon 1 Mahi flank into spawn. Cool. That's perfect. That is exactly what this should have. It makes snipe more interesting. It adds a flank up into that upper area, which is cool. And it'll add some more island... It'll basically extend the islands and add some more room to work with, which... Okay. I'm not 100% confident this will be enough. But by giving it more room, I think it'll be better. I don't think it can be worse by these changes. I think it can only be better. Worst case scenario on modes where it's already good, it'll just continue to be good, which is fine. Right? And then on modes where it's bad, it'll continue to be bad. But I think where this really matters, as many have said, is the ranked modes. Currently, Mahi Zones is actually one of the best zones maps in the game, but otherwise, it's miserable. Rainmaker and Tower Control especially are unacceptably bad because of how small the map is, and Tower Control is just weird. They thought it would be funny to give it a trench on the tower, which is the #1 don't do that for Tower Control ever. So hopefully with this rework, those will also get reworks, which will make them better. I think Rainmaker will benefit a lot from this, and likely Clamblitz, because they have more room to work with. It's not this tiny little baby area where you can see everyone within your view at all times. There'll be more room to move around, to push, to like do things. So that'll be cool, I think, assuming they fix it. I'm not sure about Tower Control. To be honest, that mode just needs a pretty sizable rework as it stands. I don't... The stage itself is bad, I'm not denying that. but tower control as like a mode is just not good right now. So hopefully that'll also get reworked at some point. But from what I'm seeing, from what they're adding, I think it will be good. I think the changes that are being done are pretty substantial to what the stage needed. And I'm glad that the devs might finally be able to give a real version of what they wanted this to look like. Probably at launch, even. So that's good for them. I think all this combined is actually a good content update for a mid-season thing, in addition to the mid-season patch, which I'll talk about my wants in a minute. But yeah, oh, damn, this Swiffer's kind of got flicks. Good for him. But this is the kind of mid-season content patches I want to be seeing. Because if you do things like this in between the 3-month wait for content, that's enough reason for people to, like, come play more. To be more interested in the game. Hey, things are still changing. Come play our game more. Perfect. Sick. Goodbye. Why do I have double? I just realized that we have triple burst bomb right now. Hang on, guys. Burst. Oh, come on. Alright. But content updates like this, exactly what the game needs. Perfect. Cool. I like that. Now, there is one more thing that'll be coming with this that I haven't talked about yet, which is the balance patch, which is normally what I care about mid-season. Of course, now I have other things too, which is perfect. I don't want a lot to change. I'll be so honest. When I think about, like, what would I change right now with the game, it's not that much. Obviously, Zuka's gonna get nerfed. That's not even, like, a devs please hear me, like, crab situation. It's like a, yeah, okay. They know what they did. They know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like Inkjet. They're just gonna revert the size a little bit. I don't think they're gonna cut damage. I think they'll just add startup and then revert the size partially. Not all the way, just partially. Perfect. That's all I want them to do to Zuka, because it'll still be a good special, but it won't be, like, very over-centralizing 8 Zukas per game, like, killing 30 people with one shot. Like, yeah. I'm good with that. That's all I really desperately want to see this patch, I'm gonna be so honest. And I'd like to see some things that are, like, almost good jump up to a tier where they're good generally. And I think a lot of that revolves around one major change I'd like to see, which is reverting changes that were caused by MPU in Splatoon 2. So, give Brella the power they wanted back. Maybe Vibrella needs, like, a slight little tap on the wrist for that, but give them 90 damage back. Give Undercover 45, right? Like, things like that. Like, Dually Squelchers. Give them their old damage back or give them MPU damage. To some degree. Like, things that were just ruined by main power-up, I would like to see them just get that reverted. Or get that given to them if it wasn't what they had and that's why they were good. I think that would be a way... I think that'd be a way better way to go about this patch. Just focusing on things like that. I've also heard some people talk about, like, buffing high tiers. In my mind, if they're high tier, they're already good enough to see some use. Let's work on some things that don't get enough use that like deserve it. So I think some exceptions to that. I think Wiper and Tetra, which are weapons that used to be good because they could play really fast, and now with Cooler everything plays pretty fast. I think they could use not main weapon buffs, but interaction with Cooler would just be nice. Let them continue to be the fastest weapons. I think that's a cool niche for them to have, and a fun thing to, like, put on weapons, is just let them play really fast. I'd like to see Respawn Punisher rework, question mark. That's something I've wanted for a long time. I don't think it'll happen, but that would be cool. I'd like to see some Stringer buffs. I think Stringer's the weakest class in the game right now, even weaker than Rollers. So I think Stringer and Roller buffs would just be cool to have. I think those are the two classes that need them the most. Like, on a general level. I think actually Reflux is almost okay. But V-Stringer is just kind of bad. I don't know. Seeing those for buffs would be cool. Do I have anything else I really want to see? Special buffs, I just like to see a reslide or rework. I actually don't think the concept for it is that bad, but I wish it did something else too. Like, I don't need there's a lot of ideas, and it doesn't need all of them. It just needs like one or two of them. Like, I think giving it should be able to destroy bombs. That's an easy one, easy change. Let it eat bombs. It's already like it's already splashdown, and that did that. Why doesn't Reef Slider let it eat bombs? God, why did I queue against the Squiffer again, dog? Like, I've seen the splashdown, like, super jump idea. That would be okay, I think. But I don't really want that badly. I would really just like to see it have some momentum preservation, like over ramps and stuff, rather than just falling. I think that would be really fun, and a fun way to use it as an even better entry tool, and maybe some reduced end lag or something. Better iframes on it, I don't know. Something. It doesn't need a lot of changes. There's just a lot of ideas that would be easy changes that would be, like, perfect for it. It just needs one of them. Because I do think it's the worst special in the game right now, still. And even then, it's the worst special in the game, and it's still, like, kind of okay sometimes. And the fact that the worst special in the game in this game is still kind of okay it should be something for the dev team to be proud of, to be honest. You've made a well-balanced game. Like, you've made a very, very well-balanced game. You've made something that you should be proud of. Well, almost. If you continue to fix the stages and make good stages, you should be proud, because, yeah, good job. But based on crab leg and ship shape and the new redesigns, I have faith in them. They will continue to get better, and they will fix some of the problems we have. Hammerhead rework next, please. God, that is my least favorite stage in all of Splatoon, by the way. This game's Hammerhead, dog. It's bad. It's so bad. I don't know who let them in the game, but here we are. Yeah, I think that kind of covers it. Maybe some wave buffs. Not, like, substantial wave buffs, but a little bit. It's still, like, okay. I'm scared of wave because they'll make it super annoying if they buff it too much or, like, buff it wrong. And I don't want them to do that. But I want it to be better, because at the moment it kind of doesn't feel super useful. Maybe bubble rework, I guess, would be something too. But I don't know what you do with bubble, dude. Because if you make it too good, it's, like, obnoxious and not fun. But as it sits right now, it's also, I don't know. Just do something. That's pretty much all I got to say, though. That's my thoughts on Splatoween, the update, reworks, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. And it will not be Splatoon, I promise, unless they announce, like, Splatoon 4. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.